How will inflation actually affect your retirement? We get this question a lot. We cover it in our seminars and our workshops. And here's the thing, unfortunately, when it comes to this, I think a lot of people look at this in a vacuum. We'll sit down with individuals and they'll say, well, Rick, my pension has a COLA adjustment, cost of living adjustment automatically on it. Or, the advisor that set up my income plan, he's got my inflation, my income planning tied to, as far as inflation is concerned, tied to some index, whether maybe it's what the government's reporting or maybe what the Wall Street Journal's reporting. Folks, if they're doing that, they're lumping you in with everybody else. Because here's the point. What's in that basket of goods that they're using to determine what your inflation rate is? What is it? Eggs and milk? Some of you may be, hey, listen, I'm lactose intolerant. I don't even drink it. What does this got to do with me? Some of you may say, what is it including fuel, gas prices? Maybe you have an electric car and you live in downtown San Diego and you're lucky to take a long drive once or twice a year. What does that got to do with you? So I guess the point that I'm really trying to make is that a good advisor will actually sit down with you and figure out, ask you the appropriate questions, figure out what your objectives and what's most important to you, and design an inflation rate around your particular situation. Because sometimes I have clients that sit down with me and say, Rick, you know what? When my wife and I want to retire, we actually want to travel. Well, maybe travel costs are rising at 6%. Somebody else might tell me, Rick, I'm concerned about medical costs. That might be rising at 7%. Somebody else might say, Rick, you know what? I really want to spend more time with the grandkids, maybe play a little golf. So everybody's situation is different. In my particular situation, yeah, I want to travel, but one of the things I got to take into consideration, if I'm just doing puddle jumpers, I can fly coach. But if I'm going to fly international, hey, I got a herniated disc. My cost of travel is going to be a little bit more because maybe I got to fly comfort class or business class because I got a herniated disc. So a good advisor will get to know your individual situation and design an inflation rate that fits your scenario, not some random index that may or may not have anything at all to do with you.